Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you've been here before, you know that I'm hugely obsessed with Picasso. I'm always referencing his work, like in this painting I have here. I'm always painting on clothes, like this jacket that I'm wearing. It's actually cool because the earring, where is it at? Is real. So I love anything that has to do about Picasso. He was wildly talented. At the age of 14, he painted this painting that you see here, First Communion, in 1896. Me, at the age of 14, I was drawing this smile thing all over my notebooks and stuff, and that was about the extent of my artistic ability. Is that a thing still in school? Do kids still draw the S like that? I'm very captivated by how talented this man was, and he was a well-rounded artist because he dabbled in everything: ceramics, printmaking, set design, clothes. Like, actually, when I was in Denver, I went to a thrift shop and I found this Pablo Picasso blazer, which is kind of cool. But the brand is mighty, and I want to know. It was $3.99. Haven't worn it, the tag's still on there. I want to know, like, was this his doing, or did someone else just decide to print his images? I hope to achieve the level of success that Pablo Picasso did. Normally, an artist's biggest career move is his death, but he had a lot of success in his life, and I'm very inspired by how hardworking and how talented that man was. And it's getting hot. So Pablo Picasso, the Spanish artist, was born in 1881, and he died at the age of 91 in 1973. And in the year 1949, Pablo Picasso was asked to create a symbol of peace, and he came up with this lithograph of this dove, and he titled it Dove of Peace. And that's actually what we'll be drawing today, and I actually have that tattooed, one on each side. That's what we'll be drawing, a quick, easy drawing, and I've actually even drawn it on clothes too before because I'm very, captivated by anything Picasso. So I did it here, here. I thought he was different here. I don't know if you can see it. And then this one. So yeah, a super Picasso fan. So we're gonna attempt at drawing the dove. And this dove that we're going to draw, it's not the original one he did, but it kind of evolved, and Picasso made several variations of it. Like this one, Dove of Peace, also in 1949, is an image that he always revisited. This one, titled Flying Dove, this one was done in 1952. I'm not sure that I like this one. It was kind of odd. This one this one he did in 1962, which is Dove with Sun. And what on earth is that underneath the dove? That was certainly not his best one, but he even referenced the dove even way back when. Like this one, Child with Dove, he painted in 1901. It was a recurring image in Pablo Picasso's work, and it has become like a worldwide sign of peace. And Picasso did a lot of doodling, and there's even a video of him where he draws like this bull, like in one stroke doodle. I feel like this dove he did like that in probably just 2 or 3 strokes, and he was done. So we're gonna do it today, not in 1 or 2 or 3 strokes. We're gonna take it step by step. But first, I need to change because it's hot. So another Picasso shirt, but I didn't paint this. An artist in Mexico did it. I don't like to paint on a small scale. But this is the Young Ladies of Avignon painting, which is giant in person, so this is like super reduced scale. So we're going to start with the Sharpie. Obviously use a pencil in case you mess up. I've done some preliminary line work just because it's, drawing from the side. It's kind of difficult. So I'm going to start with the eye, which is just a circle. A very crooked circle. Let me fix it. That's a little bit better. And then his eyeball. I feel like it didn't have an eyeball. Well, you know what? In the original, it's not even a straight circle, so I was right on point. And then the beak. Go up. And then down. And you're gonna keep going up. And bring it down. Going down, down. And then down. I feel like mine is fat, but there's nothing wrong with that. He has like a leaf. A leaf with three. No, a branch with 3 leaves. I wonder if it was an olive branch like Noah, the dove. And actually, this wasn't even a dove. What he had in his house were pigeons, so that's what he would model them from. Here, you're gonna make a U, or a C, or a left parentheses, and then you're gonna bring it down and drop it all the way low. Drop it low. And then here, you're gonna take it all the way to the edge of your paper. And then you're gonna bring it in and out. And then bring it out, back in. 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is 5. I mean, this doesn't have to be precise, just the idea that these are feathers. And then you bring a line here. We're gonna kind of do this up here. There's gonna be 4 of them. So just up, down, up, down. Up, and down. And then his tail will be the same way. So, oopsie, oopsie. So in, out, and curve. And then down, up, down. And then take it in. And this actually connects in the original one. But the way that Picasso did this, I'm sure he did it in, I'm sure this one was just one stroke. I'm sure this was one stroke, this was another stroke, this was probably also one. So I'm gonna attempt to paint it like I were Picasso in one stroke style. So I'm gonna go get some blue acrylic paint. I had to get in character because Picasso always wore striped shirts. Actually, I got this in the museum in Malaga, the Pablo Picasso museum. When I went there, I actually even visited his childhood home. And he was wearing this kind of hat, so I feel very Picasso, so let's do it. So like I said, I bet he did this in one stroke. So I'm assuming he started here. I bet this one's too big for the beak. I think I'm gonna do this one in 3 strokes. Forget. Well, maybe I can't. No, see, I already picked up the brush. She wouldn't have picked it up. Maybe I don't have it in me. I'll leave that black. Oops. It is not as simple as I thought. Alright, so this I will do in one stroke. It's not as easy as it looks. I wonder what kind of brush he used. And he didn't drip, but I drip, so I don't mind the drips, I think. The drips are very much me. I actually want some more drips. I don't like that you see the black Sharpie. He would have signed right here, Picasso. I'm going to sign my name, which is Carrasco. It actually sounds similar to Picasso. Underline the year 2021. I don't like the way I look with these hats. Now let's go back to me. This is my Pablo Picasso piece stuff. Super easy to make. I just wanted to share my obsession with Pablo Picasso. There's several I'm obsessed with. He's just one of the few. But anyway, tell me what you think. This is super easy. Tell me your opinions in your comments. Make sure to subscribe, activate the notifications, and until next time, adios y bye.